Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today we are starting the Contending Tides event, which is kind of like an arena in Daraupa Gorge. It just came out today. I'm not sure exactly what all there's going to be in it. I know that we'll have like fights that we have to do, and there's going to be certain challenges to do during the fights. I don't know how difficult they'll be, but we're going to go ahead and start that today. I'm not sure when we're gonna have this video. I've been having some difficulties because I also want to do Outriders, but I can't seem to play Outriders. It seems to be having a lot of problems. So I know that like when I'm recording this morning, an Outriders video came out, but that's all that I've played of Outriders. I literally haven't been able to log in again after doing that. So you seem to be in high spirits, Dr. Livingstone. Did something good happen? It's something that might seem troublesome, but in fact is interesting. I'm sure that it would be interesting. That would interest an adventurer as wise and strong and disposed to action as you are. Well, what's the matter? Do you remember the Meaty Tribes Arena? Lately, it's like some sort of no-holds-barred fighting tournament is being held there. As I've mentioned before, I still have further research that I intend to conduct in this area, but the whole gorge is all bustle these days due to this tournament, which has disrupted my progress. Still, the idea of no-holds-barred tournament is rather intriguing one, don't you think? Intriguing? I'm sure the desire to be the strongest in Tavad has crossed everyone's mind at some point, right? It seems the Hilly Churls are no exception. Daraupa Gorge is sacred to Hilly Churls, and strong fighters are gathered from every corner of the continent to this place. Now, I wouldn't claim to be that strong. I mean, to be fair, I probably, like, my account in this game is probably the strongest thing. Granted, there are other players who are obviously stronger than me, but I don't think anything can really match. What I'm trying to say is you've conquered the Meaty Tribes Arena. Why don't you give the tournament a whirl? The sooner you win that tournament, the sooner you can get back to work. It's a win-win. I'll do my best to support you for my part. Okay, so let's check out what's going on here. So we're gonna have 3 difficulties. No easy. There's normal, hard, and extreme. How many challenges are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 challenges. Looks like 1 unlocks every single day. And since this thing lasts for 10 days, you have like 3 days at the end where all the challenges will be available. So all we can do probably today is the first challenge. I think it's always going to be at the same spot. Can we actually teleport there? Maybe we can't. That would be nice. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure when this is going to come out because it's kind of like at an awkward time where I'm trying to play Outriders, but I'm having difficulties with that. I need to finish the event, the old event, because we still have... I did the rest of the anecdotes because I figured those would be kind of boring because we didn't even have like a real quest with voiceovers anymore. But we still have to finish Peculiar Wonderland and maybe talk about what's in the event shop. But other than that, I don't have too much going on besides Contending Tides in this game. So let's figure out what's up here. Time limits. The status of your teammates. Tough enemies, all manner of challenges and goals. Such things aren't good for your health, you know. While fighting in an aura, your character's attack is greatly increased. Additionally, when characters with full stamina hit opponents while standing within auras, they will unleash intense shockwaves. I feel like that is almost never gonna happen because I just use stamina so frequently. The odds of me being at full stamina is very low, especially when I use a character like Hu Tao, where I like to charge attack a lot. Okay, so the recommended party level for hard is 90. Defeat 2 Blazing Axe Metachurls. No more than 2 character deaths. Should we just start on extreme and see what happens? I suppose so. I mean, the worst... Oh, the challenges are different. Okay. So we have to defeat 20 opponents in 3 minutes. It's These two are both 3 minutes. This one's 5 minutes. We have to defeat 4 Blazing Axe Metaturals, and no one can die. So maybe the challenges aren't actually harder than each other. Maybe they're all the same challenge, but like the criteria is what makes it more difficult. I feel like we should be able to do this.
No touching.
Although I'd like to shield up.
This is order.
And then we can just start unleashing stuff.
This is long overdue.
If we do this, this should make it so we can get quite a few kills going here.
Cross over.
Alright, we probably need a shield.
This is
We could
order.
nuke these guys over here. Why? Did this guy just spawn, or did he not take damage from the... Oh. That's one of the first times I've actually gotten Hu Tao's elemental burst back up before it was off cooldown.
This is order.
It seems like you have really fast energy recharge here, maybe? I could be mistaken, because I usually don't spam this hard with my characters,
Time to go.
but it feels like I can spam a lot harder than I normally can, especially with Zhongli. Like Zhongli, I build a lot of elemental mastery on him, but it still takes him a little bit to build up that actual meteorite. So that was extreme. We still had like a minute and a half left, or more. What? You're telling me that was the hardest difficulty? That was substantially easier than I thought it was going to be. I don't even know where the area was that you were supposed to stand in. I think it was just most of the middle circle was the area, but half the time I wasn't even fighting in there. I don't know, that seemed a little bit too easy. Maybe what we might do for this is save up a few to do at a time, because the fact that we just started on extreme and then like destroyed extreme is slightly concerning that this might be easier than I thought it was going to be. But I mean, do we have like a battle pass challenge for it too? No, we don't even have a battle pass challenge. By the way, I don't really know what weapon to pick from here. I've gotten to the point where I have every weapon except for the greatsword, and I don't really want the greatsword. So I'm thinking about refining a weapon, but I'm not quite sure which one I want to refine. Maybe you guys have some suggestions. I'm thinking the sword, because I think the sword from the battle pass is really OP. I just don't have a sword character. But yeah, that's one of the things that I'm thinking about. But there doesn't appear to be a battle pass challenge, and that seemed to be really easy. So I don't know. Maybe because I don't think this is supposed to be based on your world level, or at least lowering your world level isn't supposed to make this any easier. So I don't know how hard these are supposed to be, but obviously my account is strong enough to defeat the first challenge on the hardest difficulty very easily. I guess that's gonna do it for this one. This is the start of Contending Tides. We'll see how we do it in the future, and maybe we can get some more Outriders in here as well if I can actually start up the game, which I'll probably try right after this again. I was having some troubles before. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.